Yes, sir. Let me just tweak this a little bit, make this bigger, a little easier to see.
Yo, Aaron, what's good, my boy?
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Drop your hot takes, man. Drop your hot takes, man.
Heard
You
you were
feel me?
challenging me. Aaron, you don't want this work, boy.
Let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this up. All right, bet. We back. We back. We back. Chat, what's up with y'all, man? We back with it. The boy Zazu. And know it's your boy
Yo,
Juice. You feel me? We're gonna go ahead and get into some hot takes. You guys know it's Hot Take Sunday.
so check me out. We gonna get the Discord up and running this week for sure. Um, I'm gonna have to talk to you about that later. So, let's get into it, man. What we got? What we got? What we got? You want All right, let's just start off like this.
All right, talk to me.
We gonna go to One Piece, right?
Okay.
Hold on. I just got something.
Whoa, Aaron, chill, Aaron.
Hold on. My man said Demon Slayer set the new bar for animators and storytelling moving forward. How we feel about that?
Do I start? Do I start with that one?
Do your thing.
All right. So as for animation, we can all agree that Demon Slayer has set the bar extremely high for any new anime that's coming out or anime going forward. We can agree on that. But storytelling, I absolutely disagree with that one, my brother. That shit is trash. That shit right there is trash.
Trash is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Now let me tell you why though. Like, cause when you say Demon Slayer, it's not nothing that we haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? It's not something where a villain shows up, tries to get his point across, and tries to bend the world to his ideals and things of that nature. That's what we get from Muzan. Muzan believes in internal peace, and his motive is selfish
Nah,
to him.
he wanted to be immortal. That was his thing.
Yeah,
So he was looking for a cure
Hawks was
so
good
he
with you.
can survive in the sun.
Okay,
That was his thing.
that's his motive,
That's
right?
Yeah, that's why he goes through all what what he's going through. This is ugly, but
So we
there we
see.
go.
So, like you said, is that something we haven't seen before?
So, nah, I feel like everything has been done, but so in terms of the animation, Demon Slayer definitely set a bar in terms of animation because from the very beginning, it's like every episode they was not playing. They was not playing every episode. So I get that, you know. Storytelling though, nah, I'm not gonna say it's basic, but it's also not the craziest, you know. Um, and it starts off is the main character is that same, this scary, I'm scared and then he grows into a dog, you know. But the way the story is told is a bit creative with the whole demon, like the demon system. That's created how there's a bunch of lower moons and they get switched out every other day, but you got the upper moons who haven't been switched out in centuries. And as you get further into the story, you how you want to say pardon me, you get introduced to demons that have a past that's connected with some of the Hashira and Tanjiro himself. So and Muzan also too. So storytelling, Demon Slayer is not trash. It's just not super crazy, and everybody's so focused on the animation, they forget how good the storytelling is because it's not trash.
Okay, so what I mean by that is saying, okay, boom. A lot of people was affected and was sad that Rengoku died. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Demon Slayer yet, sorry. Listen, a lot of people was upset that Rengoku had passed. Me personally, because the storytelling was, you know, not the greatest, I have no connection to that character.
I feel
And
that.
it's so repetitive that Demon Slayer shows a backstory like regular shonen. We get a backstory on that character, intending what that person is about to die. It's so simple. So that's what I mean by storytelling. The lore behind Demon Slayer is okay. You know how everything came about, how characters are getting introduced and characters are getting brought up again. That is cool. But when we actually get brought along with this journey as Demon Slayer, I feel like the animation has to play a big role because the storytelling is so mid tier.
So I got a chat. He said fair assessment. When you think of the small details, like go, the demon they was fighting with Tengen was fighting Upper Moon 5. Um, when he's adjusting when Tengen with Tengen, he says amazing when displaying the fight. So stuff like that too. You know the fighting system and Demon Slayer. I know that they said that Demons like the creator said that we see the breathing styles, but all it is just them swinging their swords. There's no water coming off of Giryu sword or flames coming off of Tanjiro's sword. We see that as viewers, but you know, he said Tengen saved Tanjiro the first fight, so he cut off his arm, saves him again with his shoulder, he slashes his left eye. It's insane. There's much more we haven't even realized. So yeah, I get that.
Again, but see, that's the same basic story as this guy has something special, so at all costs we're going to protect him. Where have we seen that before?
I mean, everywhere.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like the storytelling, when you say storytelling, it has to. AOT, for example, that story is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. It's something that we haven't seen before. When these new shows come out, it has to be something we haven't seen before. And not to bring it off subject, but that's a reason why Black Clover gets as much hate as it do, because it follows that same pattern.
That's shonen though.
Understandable. Now, Demon Slayer isn't shonen,
Yes, it is,
is it?
bro. The manga drops on Shonen Jump.
Oh, okay. My fault. My fault. Ah, that's cool. That's cool, but it's not given enough. I love Demon Slayer. Don't get me wrong. Demon Slayer is dope as hell. But without the animation, you don't have a good story. It wouldn't be as high up or in that big three, the new big three conversation like it is without that animation. And that's probably one of the only reason that it's even in that big three conversation, because the animation is just so good.
But we get crazy moments from Demon Slayer though, and I feel like animation, not like yo. One part that really stuck out to me, right, was that Tengen fight. It was the brother and the sister, right? When I think the brother had died and the sister head was rolling, yo, the voice actor that did it, she like cried, but like I don't know, bro. It felt real. Like
Nah, for real. It did.
it felt like Shorty really felt that in here, you know. So it's stuff like that, and even like Tengen's a dope character. You know, he's this dude with all these wives who don't use a sword. He uses the chain. I don't know what to call that, but he doesn't use a traditional sword. You know, just wait until because the last episode they dropped for Demon Slayer when they all dropped into the Infinite Castle. Oh my goodness.
Yo, Zenetsu? Yo.
Yeah. When they about to start talking about Demon Slayer about to be top 5 again with this next arc,
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you,
I'm not.
you when you get these fights, dog.
By any means, I'm not hating on Demon Slayer by any means. But to say it has great storytelling, that's a stretch. It's a huge stretch.
It's
You
not
know,
trash though.
it's trash. It's trash.
It's not trash. You
It's something that
wildin'.
we've seen before. It's trash.
That's not true though, cause you like Black Clover.
I love Black Clover. It's one of my
Black
top shows.
Clover, Black Clover is magic, and it's Naruto.
It's Naruto. I never said Black Clover has the best story. You know what I mean? The storytelling is just trash. It's not up to par. If I had to rate it 1 out of 10, I'm giving it a 6.
Yo, even Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho. I know they're both by the same creator, but you got that same four man main cast that goes on this adventure. Hunter x Hunter does it a little different, but it's still the same concept, and both series are S tier. You feel me? So
That's cool. That's cool. We what was the take? What was the take? Demon Slayer set a new bar for animators. Yes. Storytelling?
thanks.
Storytelling?
No,
Nah, brother.
no,
I can't give you that.
which is cool though
It's
because
cool.
Demon Slayer don't need to be crazy storytelling. It's still a dope series with amazing fights.
And that's all people
And I
look for
mean the
now.
lore of it. Say that again.
I said that's all people look for nowadays anyway.
Yeah, and even the lore of it, like again, bro. Once we get this next arc, once you start getting backstories, I mean, it's gonna be that much better. So
I believe that. I believe that. Next hot take. Let's go.
next one, let me go ahead and fix this. So let's jump to One Piece.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Next hot take. What was more tragic?
Yo,
Luffy.
Rob, welcome to the stream.
What was more tragic? Luffy losing Ace, or Hara going up in flames, Sanji's childhood, or Brook being alone for 50 years?
Tragic?
Most tragic.
Alright. Are we ranking this or we just picking one?
Uh, we could pick one, but we we can rank them, and we can pick one too. But what was more tragic?
To me, I'ma have to go Sanji. Nah, I mean,
Sanji?
I'm gonna have to go Sanji because I just feel like the way he was brought up, Sanji was his mother's kid. He didn't tend to his father, so his father
Uh-huh.
resented him, imprisoned him at the age of 4, and fed this nigga dog food with a metal mask over his face. It doesn't get as a child
He
that
did
only
do that.
you know what I mean as a child and you only looking for acceptance from your pops. You already got the love and care from your mom. You just want to be accepted by your pops. And because you're not like your brother and sisters, your father technically hates you.
Yeah.
And then not only that, he runs away. Right? It started. I forgot how long. I think they was on that rock for what a month
You talking about with Zeph?
with Zeph.
It was a long time,
It
bro. It
was
was more than a month.
It was a very long time before somebody
Yeah.
came and saved him. As a child, you are experiencing that. As a child, you don't know what you did wrong, and all you wanted to do was to be loved.
Yeah, he was constantly bullied by his brothers and his dad. You know, his sister is the only one that really cared for him. And even with that, she had to put on a front when they came around just so she wouldn't get punished too. So, and Sanji was able to hone on his cooking skills because he was trash in the beginning. He was able to hone on his cooking skills, cooking for the rat, and cooking for his moms. Who his mom's, really MVP. Even though it was nasty to her, she kept eating it because she knew it made Sanji happy.
It's just I'm not gonna outrule. Like, I'm gonna talk on the other three as well. You know what I'm saying? We got Ace's death. All right, that's a big one. The reason why I say that's not really that tragic is because they live in a pirate world. They knew what they was getting themselves into. You know what I'm saying? It might have been tragic to Luffy, but even Ace knew. Even Luffy knew. You know what I'm saying? It's a traumatic experience, but you're a pirate at the end of the day. You're going against the world government. Death isn't something that's unnatural for doing that type of work.
Yeah.
It's you know what I mean? So I think that one's gonna go lower on my list just because it's not as tragic as people make it out to be. This is they live in a pirate world, and plus I'm gonna say it right now. Ace died because of Ace.
That's a fact.
Shit, Ace died because of Ace. He could
That's a
have
fact.
he could have ignored Brody, but he decided to turn around and you poked the bear.
Yeah. So with that though, and he also ignored his captain's orders. So I think for me though, I would say a horror going up in flames. I think that's more tragic because you have a group of scholars who literally aren't hurting anybody. All they're doing is just researching history. Like on the surface of it, they're just researching history. Now they are researching forbidden history, the 800 years, the 100-year void. But what makes that so tragic is Robin. Her being this, because each one of these options are related to somebody, and one of the straw hats, and a horror going up in flames. Robin, her being bullied all her life, not being accepted by anybody, and she finally finds a group of people who accept her on top of doing something she enjoys doing. She couldn't feel more at home, you know. And then, that day where the government shows up and get a they know that they're researching the ancient history. Buster call the whole joint. I kind of he don't care about nothing, so he lit the whole joint up in flames. And her and on top of all of this, Robin runs past her mom, not knowing it's her mom because her mom been away for so long. She run past her mom's, not knowing it's her, you know, and she dies in her face. And one of her best friends, what's his name? What's his name? Clover. She watches him dies in front of her face too. Her best friend Saul, the giant. She watches him get freezed up. She at the time, of course, she thought he was dead. Later on, we find out he's not. But she watches that happen. So all these people she cares about just dies in her face. She sees innocent people get blown up off a boat. Like this boat is sailing off. It's just civilians. But Akainu is like, yo, somebody on that boat might know something. Let's get rid of that one too. Kablooey. You feel me? Get rid of that. So I think O'Hara being it's definitely
It's up
it's
there.
it's a,
Yeah,
it's a close
O'Hara.
one with Brooke being alone for 50 years because that ain't no joke. That's torture. That's torture. It's cool being alone for a couple hours, but he was alone for 50 years and couldn't do nothing about it.
Listen,
But yeah, I got O'Hara.
O'Hara. All right, all right. I get the Brooks situation and him losing Bloomy or Bloomy, whatever the well name is.
Boom, boy.
What is it?
La boom.
Laboon. Losing the well. I mean, is again, that's his devil fruit. You know what I mean? We don't know how. I think we do know how Brook attained that devil fruit.
I can't remember.
I can't either. But again, that's what his devil fruit was. So I don't really think it's tragic. And why are you still on the boat after 50 years?
Brother, I know you're not questioning my man.
Bro, the man can run on water.
He was alive. He couldn't do that when he was alive. Yo, imagine
No, he
this.
died. He died.
Yo, imagine this.
They got attacked.
They did die. He did die. Yo, imagine this, right? You watch your whole crew get slaughtered, right? And I mean, like, let's put this in perspective. The Straw Hats, right? Let's say Luffy watches his whole crew get slaughtered, right? And it's just drifting off. And he can't die, so all he does is play piano, right? Play piano.
Oh.
50 years, bro. Alone. No human contact. None of that, bro. No. I mean, I still got a horror being, but don't downplay my man Brook. You
I'm not
feel me?
downplaying it.
Because
It's just not
that
that
ain't nothing to
tragic.
play with.
Again, that goes back on that pirate world. You live in a pirate world. You know what I mean? So that type of death isn't, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't, I'm not saying it shouldn't affect you, but it shouldn't be unexpected. You know what I'm saying? It was unexpected that he was still alive because he didn't know what his devil fruit actually was. That was unexpected. But yeah, it just don't outbeat Sanji's backstory nor Ohara. Ohara, listen. That's what's good, Kimante. What's good, Mr. Black? Hey, yo, Mr. Black Zero, you're wilding in the chat. I repeat, you are wilding in the chat. This man said Goku is finer than Gojo. Come on, God. What you talking about? Wow.
It's not violent.
But I'm saying, who do you got Sanji's back? You got Ohara over Sanji's backstory?
Yes. Because Sanji's backstory just affected Sanji. Ohara affected a whole island. You feel me?
Not to mention, now, what we reading now, who knew Dr. Vegapunk was involved in that too?
That's what I'm saying.
So, I got okay, we can take Ohara on that one. I definitely got Ohara because Ohara was, that's sickening. Again, like, that's a valid point that this was a group of people just trying to study the history of the world. You know, they didn't do no harm to nobody. They was all smiling, laughing, giggling, and open arms to anybody that came to their island. And then just, boom.
So, with Luffy losing Ace, that's definitely tragic because if we just talking about it happening, the way Luffy viewed Ace was his big brother, you know, and we seen the moment Luffy got news where Ace was at, Luffy beeline to Impel Down, you know, broke into prison, then broke out of prison, and stood face to face with the three admirals just to go get his brother back.
Standing next to Whitebeard.
Yeah, talking crazy to Whitebeard. He said, yo, if you trying to be Pirate King, you gotta go through me first. Like, really talking great to a Yonko. He is just a rookie, a little baby. Talking crazy to a Yonko. Look, and that's what I like about Luffy. Luffy don't care, bro.
Don't care who you are.
Luffy definitely top 5 gangster in the show. But him going through everything that he went through, and then for Ace to just die in his arms for
Saving his
protecting
life.
him,
Saving his life.
saving his life. So now Luffy feel bad, and now he's holding his brother, Donut Boy. You feel me?
Cooked.
Yo, and I'm gonna tell you this too. What I love about Luffy's reaction He didn't rage out like Naruto or Ichigo. Nah, he gave us a real reaction. It was a bit exaggerated, but he gave us a real reaction on what it would look like if your brother died in your arms, saving your life. And then afterwards, which we gonna get to that too, but afterwards, he has his realization like, yo, I'm really too weak. I need to do something. Fire.
Nah, that is fire. I ain't gonna lie, that's fire right there.
Everybody else just gets an upgrade in power.
Luffy went through some shit,
Luffy went through some shit,
and he
bro.
was stunned for what, 2 months?
Nah, it was definitely when it happened, they had to carry him off the battlefield. Luffy was
He was
out.
done until he had that talk with Jinbei.
He had to talk with Jinbei, and that changed his whole perspective.
Spidey
Came
was good
back
with you,
a dog.
but so all right, do that outrule Sanji?
Nah, nah, because that was something he had to deal with his whole childhood.
Yeah,
Again, a death stays with you forever, but that's something that like that type of stuff like forms who you are growing up, you know,
and isn't now
and
he
you can
trying to find?
see it.
My fault, I don't mean to cut you off, but isn't now he trying to figure out where his mom is?
Nah, nah, his
She
mom
was sick.
died.
She was sick.
Yeah, yeah, she died.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, his food poisoned her, right? Cause right,
I don't know. You might be right. I can't remember fully on it.
cause he put that super he it was like a mushroom or something. It really
Yeah, you think about the wrong person. That was Chopper. Yeah. So
but
we on to the next one.
that O'Hara is definitely taking the top one for that one. We'll go to
Okay.
the next one though.
All right, bet. Let me see. Pull it up.
Chat, y'all got any hot takes? Talk to me. What's good, Spidey? What's good, Monte? What's good, Black Zero?
All right, bet. Oh, wrong one.
I got one. Let me go ahead. Let me throw this one out here.
All right. Do you think?
Let me throw this one out here. Hinata washes Sakura. Hinata washes Sakura, and I stand on that. I will
That's
stand on that.
cab. That's cab.
I stand on that. I promise you, I would.
That's cab.
Now, let me just ability wise. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to bring out that Sakura got the 100 ceiling jutsu. I mean, not 100, the hill seal. That's cool. But she needs chakra to release that form, correct?
Uh-huh.
Then you have to fight Hinata up close. So you mean to tell me that Sakura's hand-to-hand combat is better than Hinata's? No. Negative. So, with her being a taijutsu specialist and having I almost said Byakugan.
She do has the Byakugan.
Yeah. The Byakugan, she's going to cut off every chakra point that you have. You are not going to have reserved chakra points to release that jutsu. She is washed. Now, a lot of people bring up the statement, all it takes is Sakura to hit this girl once. She's just that damn strong.
I mean,
Again, Hinata do not have to fight this girl up close. She has moves like air palm. She has moves like rotation. She has all that in her arsenal that can keep Sakura away. But Sakura has nothing to keep Hinata away from tapping that ass. For real.
so hold on, bro. So in the fourth grade ninja war, right?
Hmm.
When they fought Kaguya, who is what? I hate Kaguya, but Kaguya is what? She was moving through dimensions. She was creating dimensions and moving through them. She was destroying them. She was doing all of this. Yo, Sakura hit her noggin, bro. This is a hold
That's a
on.
feat. Hold on, you giving her that feat?
What
That
did
is
she not do it?
she. That's not a good feat. She snuck her for one. It wasn't like it was head up. It wasn't. It was Naruto on this side, Sasuke on this side, and she came from the top. Kage was not worried about that bitch at all. She was not.
Yo, did she got hit and her neck fell in her chest?
She
And it wasn't
snuck
like,
her.
yo, she is she's somebody that, like I said, could create and destroy dimensions. Sneaking her, that shouldn't be a thing. She should not be able to get snuck by somebody who can lose to Hinata. Yo, so alright, 100 healings.
Okay.
Sakura's 100 healings is better than Tsunade's. And Tsunade's is just below Hashirama's. So she can constantly heal herself while fighting. Now, cutting off the jutsu, the chakra points could be a problem. She gotta hit Sakura though. Hinata is not fast enough to keep up with Sakura.
What time frame are we talking about? Cause if you're talking Great Ninja War, absolutely she is. Absolutely.
Yo,
Absolutely.
who Hinata fought? We seen, and
Who's
she
Sakura
did have a
fight?
little help. She did have a little help, but we seen Sakura fight Sasori. Took him out of his puppet form. Yo, don't make that face, bro.
No, because you're
Don't make
wild,
that
bro. She was
face.
a puppet. She was literally a puppet. She did not fight him. She didn't do shit. She was a puppet. She didn't do anything. All she brought to the table was strength and a fucking antidote. She was a puppet.
All right, so I bet you're wrong, but if Hinata gets hit by Sakura, what happens? She does it all get right back up, or she done?
She's
You
cooked.
tell me
She's
so you tell me Hinata doesn't get hit once in this whole fight?
No. No.
What are you saying?
Absolutely not. Because I feel like Sakura's out of her team, out of the team 7, Sakura's probably the most, I'm not gonna say critical thinker, but probably she's not.
She's definitely the brains of it,
Yeah,
though.
you know what I'm saying. She's the brains. So therefore, I feel like she would know not to get that close to Hinata. You know what I'm saying? With if Sakura's punching the ground and to try to hit Hinata or whatever,
I was just about to say that too.
that's not taking Hinata out. That right there is
But
not.
but she's messing up her footing.
Again, that yes, that plays a part, but that doesn't take Hinata out. Not at all. Now, Hinata, on the other hand, she's gonna be trying. She has palm rotation. She has air palms, twin lion fists. We talk speed. We talk speed. We haven't. But if you want to bring up the Boruto shit, we're not doing that. Okay, get that
Nah,
out.
we can leave that alone.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But we talk speed. This is what Hinata clan literally trains for. Sakura was useless, but before you meeting Tsunade, right? Tsunade did not train her in hand-to-hand combat. She trained her in healing. That's it.
Yeah,
So
which doesn't make her useless, but
It doesn't make her useless, but it makes her a support. Now you're bringing up Hinata, who's been training in hand-to-hand combat her entire life.
and still ain't got no hands though.
Who ain't got no hands? Hinata ain't got no hands.
Who she fight?
Who? I was gonna say she fought Pain, but she didn't really fight Pain.
Nah. And you know what? That whole thing, Sako was like, nah, and you know,
Who stood up though? Hinata. Why? Again, that brings the point of Hinata thought she was ready because she's more combat.
she jumped in because her man was in trouble. Stop it.
That's Sakura's best friend, and all
Yo,
she could do was sit there and watch.
she was hurt. I don't know how, but she was hurt. No, she was healing everybody. That's what it was with the slug. She was healing everybody.
She didn't summon that slug. Tsunade did.
He was still healing everybody.
She was assisting the slug healing people. Stood up and got packed. Chill, bro. Chill, bro.
Stood up and got paid. That's a
Immediately.
fact.
Nah, for real. For real. But, so let me ask you, Aaron. Who you got? Because I just
Yeah,
feel
Aaron,
like
who you got?
I just feel like Hinata's assets and what she brings to the table literally counteracts anything that Sakura can do to her.
But you telling me that Sakura's not gonna get a hit at all? That's what you saying.
A head-on collision, fist to flesh? No.
Even if it's, he said Sakura.
Flawless.
Even even if it's like they have distance between them, Sakura will punch the ground. Hinata will lose her footing, and she's gonna rush her.
Even if she
I don't
rush
want
her,
to.
even if she rush her, her Byakugan, she can see. Unlike Neji, she can see full 360 around her. Even if she rushes her, that's not what Sakura's going to do. Because she knows Hinata. She knows her kid. She knows not to get that close. She do that, Hinata's going to be like, boom, bam, punch the shit out of her. Chakra point gone. Where your strength at? Nowhere to be found. We
Yo, she's
forget.
not. Go ahead, my fault.
We forget that in order for Sakura to hit at that immense power, she's strong. Don't get me wrong, but in order for her to hit at that immense power, she infuses her fist with her chakra.
So he said, in a prolonged fight, I have Sakura taking more damage and being more resilient. Sakura needs a solid clean hit. She just need one. I don't think Sakura. I don't think Sakura will plan for the Byakugan. You don't think Sakura will plan for the Byakugan? He's asking you.
And okay, so is this fight just do they meet up in box and knowing they're gonna fight each other, or do they not know they're gonna fight each other and just end up sparring or just end up boxing? You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying just they just meet in a valley or something and just
Go head to head.
yeah.
I think Sakura do plan to counter. She knows Hinata, so I think she does sit there and she plans out. And she knows about the Byakugan, so she knows she's probably going to strategize against the Byakugan. But I feel like she doesn't know the full capabilities of the Byakugan to really have a great plan on that. That's like somebody planning to fight somebody with a Sharingan and then fight somebody with a Mekio Sharingan. You know what I mean? It's two different things. We don't know how advanced Hinata's Byakugan is. Mind you, she's the heir to the throne.
She's the heir to the throne because family ties, not ability though.
That's still a strong bloodline. She's the head of the house.
I ain't gonna lie, that bloodline ain't shit, bro.
I'm just
What?
saying.
Same thing goes with Sakura. Like he said, yeah, train on this Tsunade,
That does
Hokage.
not mean anything. She did not train.
He did.
Time out. Is Tsunade a better fighter than Sakura?
Yeah, I would say so.
Right. She did not train her in combat. She trained her in healing. She did not train her in
There
combat.
was some combat in that though. That's how she got so strong because she learned Tsunade's secret to her strength or whatever it was.
What you say?
What are you talking about?
Aaron said yes, she did. No, she did not train in combat, bro. She did not. Hinata did not get trained in combat. Sorry.
She
Any
did, bro.
any
I'm telling you.
anything that Sakura no combat wise was taught from Sakura. Y'all not getting me on this one. Hinata is cooking her.
Yo, so you not looking at it as, let's flip it around. Hinata's gonna be so Hinata's gonna sit back and just basically zone her out until somebody makes a move, but she's doing spam air palms. Sakura's too fast for that. You don't understand? Sakura was in that final war, bro.
What did
Really
she
fighting.
do?
Come on, bro.
Bro, she did not train. Sakura did not train in Taijutsu, bro.
Yeah, she did.
No, she didn't. But
You
okay,
think
even if she did, Hinata clan is built off of Taijutsu. What are we talking about?
it's built off of a clan ability?
Yo, Sakura get hit with that palm rotation. She's not palm rotation, but 64 palm. Over with. Cooked. Sorry.
Yo, have we seen what has Hinata like?
Achieved.
She so post time skip, she fought who?
She didn't fight anybody besides Pain.
So she has no real fight post time skip. The only fight she really has is against Neji, and Neji was about to kill her.
So that makes her trash.
Bro, yeah, Hinata got slapped one good time, she's cooked. Yo, Sakura was in the final war, fighting against a godlike being. Remember when she wasn't playing too. I finally caught up to these two. She wasn't playing.
She was fighting Kaguya. You just said that she was fighting Kaguya.
She was in that fight.
She was there.
She was part of it. She was part of it,
and
bro.
she snuck her. She was there and she snuck her. She was not part of that fight.
She was part of that fight, bro. I'm telling you.
Nah, hell nah. That's nah. Y'all not winning that one, bro. Aaron's tripping. You're tripping. Hell no. Hell no. Sorry. Can't give you that one. Hinata, I'm not okay. I would give you the fact that Hinata don't have any fights, right? So we don't know her capabilities. So we're literally going off a limb and character development growth because she got older. That's what we're going off of. Sakura, we seen her fight sorcery, but at the same time she was controlled.
Yeah. So and then on top of that, her durability too. She has the durability to withstand those kind of hits.
Hinata don't need to be strong to beat Sakura.
What?
I'm saying the hits, Sakura. I mean, Hinata just even if it's like a love tap, it doesn't have to be that powerful. So that durability does not matter because she touched them chakra points. She's cooked.
You gotta touch the chakra points, is what I'm saying.
So how do
Hinata's not faster than her. He's not.
I hate Sakura. I hate Sakura, bro.
You hate Sakura. My man said she kept Naruto from dying multiple times, and was sleeping on her healing ability.
When?
Yo, Doe was good, boy.
When?
Yo, he literally died when the Jubi got extracted from him, and Sakura healed him. Yes. Yes.
Bro, that was the most irrelevant shit.
It still happened.
Bro, Naruto was coming back regardless, whether she was there or not.
It still happened.
Naruto was coming back regardless. We know this already.
She was the one that made it happen.
Nigga, even if she was not there.
Yo, Kai was good, boy.
Even if she was not there.
She still made it happen.
No, she didn't do anything. Her,
she healed him, bro. What are you talking about?
She was pumping a dead heart.
Yo,
What did she do?
see, I got somebody else saying Sakura is definitely dogging Hinata.
Bro, y'all are crazy. See, bro, I can't do that,
Yo,
bro.
my man said you need a hard reset.
Y'all are tweaking, bro.
Yo, like I
She,
said,
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
like kept Naruto from dying. Like he kind of, cause you know when you take the jubi out of somebody, they die.
Yes.
Sh- The jubi got taken from him and he died.
Okay, but because Naruto was a reincarnation, he didn't die. He went to another realm and talked to the Sage of Six Paths. So whether Sakura was there or not, he was coming back.
Yo, so let me ask you, who did it?
Who did what?
Who healed Naruto?
He did.
Who healed Naruto?
It wasn't Hinata. I mean, it wasn't Sakura.
Yes, it was, bro.
Bro, first of all, once he woke him back up, he was full strength. Right? He was full strength. Why?
Was that? I thought, yeah. That's because he was, Hagoromo gave him his powers.
So let me ask you,
Borrowed powers.
who healed him? No one.
Hinata, boy.
Bro. Oh my god. How he not a heal him? He woke up in full power.
Yo, was Hinata not healing him? They was flying off somewhere. Was Hinata not Hinata, my fault. Was Sakura not healing him?
She was attempting to do something because she just lost her last hope. You just brought up the statement. You just brought up the statement that she said she had finally caught up to them.
Yeah.
She had finally caught up to them. So why is she trying so hard to save these niggas? Because she can't do anything.
That's her role. She's the healer.
She won't heal any. So who heals Sasuke? Karen?
Yeah, actually, he bites her and he heals.
He didn't bite her. She just came. He just came back full power again.
Oh, you talking about the Hagoromo joint?
Yes, he came. He came back full power. Naruto came back full power, fully healed. Hagoromo's literally asked him, if y'all had a second chance to do this, what would you do?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was trash to me. Cause they need to do all that to be Madara. Not a fan of that. Madara should have won. My man Kishimoto created a villain too strong.
Just saying. Just saying.
Nah, bro.
But y'all
You
say
see
y'all
that?
got Sakura. I'm gonna give Sakura that. I'm still standing by Hinata. But y'all say Sakura, we're gonna stand on that. Let's get to the next hot take, man. Y'all see one day. Y'all gonna see one day. I'm gonna make y'all a believer.
Alright. Let me see. Okay, bet. Let's do this. So we got three. I'm gonna get it up on the screen real quick. We got four speeches. This is One Piece for One Piece. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right. Out of these four, which is the better speech? So you have. My fault, bro. Let me fix this. There we go. Alright, so out of these four, we have Doflamingo's speech about justice. You know, when there was at Marine Ford. And yeah. Second one, we have Blackbeard's speech about dreams. This one was on Jaya when Blackbeard first got introduced. The third one was Jinbei's speech to Luffy after Ace's death. And Dr. Herku, Chopper's mentor, does a man die with his dreams? So, which one you got?
I ain't gonna lie. I think every every speech was impactful, but the ones that's impactful to what the show actually is for me, I got two. It would be the Don Flamingo speech and the Blackbeard speech.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Don Flamingo, he he's speaking the truth of what this world government and pirate relationship really is. You know what I mean? And as a viewer, he opens your eyes to see that everybody is using everybody for something.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got the Blackbeard speech. That's
Oh.
yo.
Oh.
When I say this man is sitting here telling Luffy like, who cares what the haysayers say? Who cares what somebody wants you to believe? Who cares? You gonna go if you want something. If you want to achieve something, you do it by any means necessary. Now, is it foreshadowing at his finest? But that starts everything post time skip.
Yeah.
It's just too impactful to the story. Just that speech alone. So if I had to choose a speech, it's definitely the Blackbeard speech, and you see the parallels between him and Luffy. Both
Yeah.
same ideals, same. I'm not gonna say same end goal, but same motor. They both have the same motor. I'm gonna get there by any means necessary. Both of them.
So I got I got Blackbeard's speech about dreams just because it ties in with the theme of One Piece itself, and first of all, an amazing way to introduce a character. You know, off rip you show the parallels between the two, where Luffy hates the cherry pie and Blackbeard loves the cherry pie. And then, they got all this, they walk out that bar and Blackbeard's telling them, oh, you won't go up to the Sky Island? And then he gives them that whole speech about dreams, how everybody around, they may not know, but you know. So go follow your dreams. A dream, what he say? Dreams never die. It was something about dreams never dying. And that plays a big part, especially like where we're at now, because Blackbeard, Blackbeard never said he wanted to be king of the pirates. You know, Blackbeard wants to be king of the world, and he's taking no steps for that. And along with Luffy, and what I really like about that too, Luffy never smiles, never agrees with him. Luffy just gives him a dead stare. And I feel like it's because Luffy knows somebody with this ideal put into the wrong hands could be dangerous. Cause Blackbeard has that motive to keep going no matter what. You see what he did to get his devil fruit. He got on Whitebeard's ship, waited all that time.
30 years was it?
It was something like that. So he could get the devil fruit. So Luffy knowing that, yeah, what you saying is facts, but I don't think you mean right by it. So with that ideal and Blackbeard's motivations, definitely makes Blackbeard a super dangerous character. Even though people don't see it yet, I feel like he's gonna be crazy and he's gonna be the final villain. You know, Doflamingo's speech about justice, crazy. Kids who's never seen war have different values of kids who've never seen peace. Oh my goodness. And he's just telling us, yeah, we fighting this war, but who's really right? The person that's right is the victor of this. Whoever wins is right. Crazy. Crazy. But let's not sleep though on Jinbei's speech to Luffy.
I'm not.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like that's what made Luffy's character do that 180 and which really made him into a great captain. You know. Him just telling himself, beating himself, the self doubt. He's not strong enough. He Jimmy's like, yo, chill. Yeah, you lost your brother, but you still got your friends. How about you get up, go get stronger for them? Yes, this just happened, but that happened. You could do something about this right now. That's what he did. He walked back to Marineford. The Cole left out the YD. What was it? 3D2Y. Trained for 2 years. Straw Hats out of the picture for 2 years, but they come back stronger than ever. So I feel like Doctor Hurricane, his speech was dope, but it was like it was cool. It was cool.
and I agree with that 110%. But to touch back on that Blackbeard speech, that was our first introduction to another D member, the Willa D. And that brings to that what does it mean to be the D clan? To be in the D clan. Look who's all in there, right? Let's think about that.
What was the first introduction?
Let's think about that. Let's think about that. We got Dragon, we got Roger, we got Luffy, we got Blackbeard. Every single last one of these people has that same motor, right? So that expands your mind about
Not with Garp though.
what you
Not with
mean.
Garp. Garp, his motivations is different. He wants to help the new wave of Marines. That's his thing, you know. So it's not really. I guess it could like if you simplify it enough, it could be the same, but
Dreams never die.
yeah, yeah.
He's leaving behind that legacy. Roger,
Hmm.
his speech when he passed, dreams never die. Luffy, he can't die for shit. He wants to be king of the pirates. You know what I mean? So they all got that same motor. Even Zebek,
Rocks, yeah.
dreams never die. You know what I mean? And it's just so many. All of those D clan members have the same thing. We got Luffy's dragon. Dreams never die. He meant what he said. He's going to stop the world government. So now we get the first outlook of like what it means to be a D clan member with that speech. So I think that speech definitely takes the icing, 110%.
Yeah, Blackbeard, and just the whole moment itself. Because again, you just getting introduced to Blackbeard, and then when they walk away, and they mention that it's a they instead of one person, it's multiple people. And I mean, to this day, we still don't know what it means, but it's just interesting that they say they instead of him, as in one person. So, yup,
That's hot take.
what you got?
What I got?
Or nah, I got a hot take.
Talk to
I
me.
think you like this one. Let me get on a screen for. I think you gonna like this one. So I was talking with my man, right, and we was talking about Hunter x Hunter and all of that, and I came to realize I'm like, yo, I think Hunter x Hunter has a more mystery aspect than One Piece. How you feel?
Nah, I can't agree with that one.
Now I know it's a stretch because One Piece is One Piece, you know,
Like the show has
but
1,000 episodes for a reason. Um, I'm gonna say the only mystery that comes with Hunter x Hunter is that dark continent. And that's not something light to look over. You know what I'm saying? There's only been one person to go there and make it back, and that's
No,
Gong.
no, it's a bunch of people.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, Don Freaks, um, Gon's grandfather, Zig Zodic, Killua's great grandfather, Isaac Netero, Beyond Netero. There's a couple other people they don't mention by name, but the succession rate of the mid. So, all right, let's talk about it. The Dark Continent. Let's think about our world, for example. Our seven continents, five oceans. We got five oceans.
Yeah.
Imagine that being 5% of the entire planet, and these five oceans is just a lake to the rest of the world. That's insane to even think about. When you have like the Chimera ants, they were rated at a B. Over there in the Dark Continent, they got stuff A, S, ain't no joke. And on top of that, like I mentioned, Don Freaks, he's over there writing a book. He's doing from the left hemisphere to the right hemisphere of the Dark Continent. He's already written the left hemisphere. He's writing the right one right now. So, and that brings you to, yo, how strong is Don Freaks? You know, they running the family. So you got the success mission, successful, the mission rate, the succession rate, whatever. That being, I think it's like under a 0.5%, and it's only like six people that's made it back, that's gone back multiple times, and these is people who just stronger than we've ever seen in the show.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, we have Gyro, who was mentioned in a small part during the Chimera Ant arc. We got his backstory and just what he was. He was a Chimera Ant at the end of all of it, but he has this evil intention. It has some sort of evil plan for the world. But that was it though. We don't know nothing else. So you still got him. You still have the Kurta clan. Why was a hit sent out on them? Why did they want the eyes, and what's so special about them besides them being worth so much money? You know, um, and Jean Freaks, Gon's mom. Like the big thing though is that Dark Continent. So, and I get One Piece has that 100-year void. It's a thing where you take history over location, you know, and the history already happened. That location's still there.
I mean, you can say the same thing with the islands, though.
Yeah, I mean nobody's been in Labtail. I mean somebody's been to Labtail.
So you think, like I say, with One Piece, it's a lot, all right? Because you like you said, we got the 100-year void, right? Then we also got the mystery of the sun god Nika fruit, which is tied up with the 100-year void. That's a whole mystery. Then you got little side missions like, is Brook ever gonna meet Laboon? Is Zoro?
He is though. We know he is.
Zoro going against Mihawk. We got what those encounters gonna be like. Is Luffy ever gonna meet his dad? Like we got all these little encounters and stuff. It's mysteries. Like then we got the Gorosei. We got King. What happened to King's people? And One Piece is so good because these questions get answered within time. You know, one of the things that got answered was what happened with what's her name? the queen of the Amazon lily.
Oh, I know you're talking about the one between Shaki and the last one. They actually dropped. She died of a love sickness. Um, but they actually dropped what she looked like in the SBS.
You know, then the whole history behind what's uh emu. The whole history behind emu. All that ties into the 100 Year Void. Where did the poneglyphs come from? All that tied into the 100 Year Void. Like these, like you say, location, right? We still got Laugh Tale. We got all the other islands. That's cool. I give you that. But when we talk history, I think that history aspect, just the lore of One Piece and what it actually is, will overrule all of that.
I can see what you're saying, right? I just feel like the dark content is too much of a like it's so much, and I get that the 100 year the void century holds so much and has so many different like so many it branches out to so many different things with Emu, Sanganika, probably the Lunarians, all of that stuff. You know, Gorosei,
The great weapons too.
yeah, Joy Boy, but I feel like, and I know it's not fleshed out enough, but I feel like that dark continent, bro, like that's like what the Kurta clan, where did they come from? Did they come from the dark continent? Um, the dark continent itself, it has those five calamities, you know, those resources, all of that stuff, and it's just the land that's never been explored.
Right. So you missing something that's like
I get what you're saying though. I get
the
what you're saying,
unknown, right?
and,
Because
and yeah.
we're missing the unknown versus something that is known, but why won't nobody talk about it? Or why
What are
they
you talking about?
unknown with Hunter S Hunter?
Yeah.
That's unknown, unknown territory. We don't know anything, so that's your mystery. But now with One Piece, we're trying to figure out why aren't you allowed to talk about stuff that happened in the past?
Okay. I got you.
You know what I mean? So you
It's a what versus a why.
yeah. And I just think that why is a little bit stronger than that what. They don't have to necessarily go through the dark continent in order to continue their everyday living. And it's the same thing with One Piece. They don't have to necessarily discover what happened during that 800 year void, but it's definitely important if you wanna quote unquote become the king of the pirates. This is some stuff you have to know. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Especially with Luffy having the Sun God Nika fruit, and just that whole parallel while people are always targeting your back, why things are certain like Luffy's goal ultimately, yes, is to become the king of pirates, but it's also to do what? Make everybody live in a free world. Everybody live free.
I mean, we don't know that second dream, but that was a good theory right there.
I'm just saying, man, that is I just think when it comes to the why of the 800 year voice, that's 800 years of history that got erased from the world. And it goes as small, and that's just one of the things. People want to know what happened between the fight between Aziz Beck and the world government. Why did Roger join that fight? These are stuff that needs to be said. Why did that island get erased?
So,
Was
Top Valley, where
you know what I mean? And is
I
again.
give you that. I
No,
give you
hold
that.
on, I'm not done. How the fuck
I give
is
you
Blackberry
that.
able to take two devil fruits?
I give you that. I I give you that. It's just I was hung up on the dark continent. I ain't gonna front. Yo, video coming soon. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying that, bro. That is a lot that ties into that 100 year void, or why the system is how the system was. You know what I'm saying? Why do you have the five Gorosei? Why is there five Gorosei? And then you have an upper, which is Emu.
Yeah, king of the world, where the rest of the world only knows about the Gorosei and think that decisions are made with five people versus decisions only being made by one person.
Then on top of that, you got the world has been bent, right? Because in One Piece, the world government, they're the bad guys. You know, you got people that's around that knows about this 100 year void. They won't say anything.
Hmm.
We got instances like where they had the meetup with all the kings from all the countries coming together. Why did Vivi's father get killed? He's being nosy. He overheard some stuff. Died on the spot. Got iced. You feel me? Why
He
was that
didn't,
so important?
he didn't overhear. He was asking me questions and saw a certain somebody, and I was like, yeah, you gotta go, my boy.
You know what I mean? Why do Emu got a big ass straw hat? You know what I'm saying?
You got it, bro. I told you, got it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. It's a lot that goes with that. We can't forget that. It's a lot that goes with that 100 year void.
You got it, bro.
Scott Dia,
Chill.
the city of gold.
We know about that though.
Yeah, I mean we know, but that still plays a part in the 100 year void. 800 year void, and then you got the world government. Like I said, is the bent. They're meant to be the bad guys, but in the show, they've been shown as being the good guys, right? They're the good guys, but not knowing within that 800 year void, I forget who says it or how we figure out about it. But the world government was I forget what they say. It was split up, and the world government won that battle. That's why the world is shaped the way it is.
Yeah, yeah. The 100 year void.
Yeah,
That was the ancient kingdom versus the now world government, the 20 kingdoms.
right. But the rest of the world, we don't know about this stuff.
Nah,
It's a lot.
you got it, bro.
And Emu has been there for all of it.
We don't know. For the most, I'm pretty sure she has, or he, or whatever. But we don't know exactly.
Yeah. That's a strong one. I'll give you that continent is cool. It's cool,
Who the fuck out there?
but I would much rather know why than what or what. Why is certain things the way it is? If I'm Luffy, why are y'all after me? I don't know what this fruit is.
Where? Yo, can we go to the next one, bro?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I'm done talking about this. All right.
For sure.
So, so we got one. Got us one. Perfect Cell Max would have been the strongest of the series, excluding the gods. So if Cell Max would have perfected his form, he'd have been the strongest in the series, excluding Beerus, Whis, Angels, Gods, Destructions.
Um,
A fact. It's a fact for me.
it's a fact.
It's a fact. We talked about this, off camera,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and Cell Max, he was created by Dr. Giro's grandson, who is smarter than him, and he created Cell. He's created the androids and created Cell. Has Cell Max perfected because they rushed him out of whatever he was cooking in. They rushed him out of there to get him to fight. He was this mindless brute that was just stronger than everybody and just wasn't there like intellect
Intellectually.
word. How he perfected his form and because they had data on every previous fight that's ever been had. And this is at this point in the manga, this was the Moro fight. This was the granola fight, the gas fight. This was Black Frieza. This was Goku, Vegeta versus Broly, Tournament of Power. This is all of that. All of that.
So let me.
And we go based on what Cell was. Cell was learning while he was fighting. He was using other people's ability. Yo, I'm not saying he could have did it, but he had information on perfect ultra instinct.
Let me ask you a question. And I want you to answer this as strongly as possible.
Yo, get the mic out. Yo,
Do you know, do Cell know how strong Black Frieza actually is? Because he one-shotted Goku and Vegeta. He didn't fight. He one-shotted them.
yeah, he did.
So do he know those limitations?
No, but he has information on that fight, knowing how strong he was in that form.
He doesn't know how strong he is. He knows what he did. He knows how strong Goku and Vegeta is, and compared that he just one-shotted them, he knows that he's stronger than them, yes. But he doesn't know Frieza's limitations, right? And that's just to bring up that one point. Then you got these Saiyans that get stronger after every fight. They just got
Yeah.
one-shotted by Black Frieza. You think if they fight Black Frieza again, would they get one-shotted again?
No,
No. They
they
continuously grow,
lose.
right? They continuously grow. That's why I'm thinking, okay, you get Cell Max, right?
Perfect,
Perfect.
perfect.
Perfect Cell Max. That has rivaled. At that point, I think he might be stronger than Beast Gohan. I'll give him
Yo,
that.
yo, let me show you something. Just for the whole chat. Yo, imagine this, yo. OD,
OD.
OD. So he perfects his form. Yes, he's stronger than Beast Gohan. He's stronger than all of the Z fighters. Broly, Frieza. Yo, you gonna understand, bro? The fact that he's gonna be able to copy techniques. Yo, we had Goku go perfect Ultra Instinct. Vegeta used Ultra Ego. Vegeta was using Spirit. What is it? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. But Vegeta and his Ultra Ego is taking damage and getting stronger. And you mix that with perfect Ultra Instinct. Ugh. And you still got Goku, who was able to. He has a form where it looks like a Susanoo,
Right.
you know. And Cell Max is already as big as he is. He's gonna be able to regenerate because of Piccolo. You know what I'm saying? The stamina is gonna be there because instead of an android, he'll be a gamma. And the gammas was stated to be on par with Goku and Vegeta.
I'm
And
saying,
they couldn't do nothing with Cell Max.
I'm gonna say this, right? Beast Gohan was a new transformation. The Shiran Piccolo was a the Shiran Piccolo was a new transformation, right?
Orange Piccolo, yeah.
Now, at this point in time, Cell Max does not break out of his cage. He's still in the egg, so he doesn't have information on these transformations, right?
They don't happen without him though.
Yeah, they don't happen. So during that fight, They get the transformations. I guess it's nah. They lose that. They still lose. They still
Yeah.
lose. You know. As for Goku and Vegeta, is fusion a possibility?
Yes. And they would have to go Ultra Vegito to be able to keep up. But how long does that fusion last, though?
An hour.
That's gonna no, because
Oh no! You said
it's gonna be
Vegito?
it's
No,
gonna
Gogeta. Gogeta.
it's gonna be shortened because of the power being used. The amount of power being used is gonna be shortened because of it.
So this is with fusion. If they do the dance, that's 30 minutes.
It's the 30-minute recovery time.
How long did it?
Yeah, you're right. It's 30 minutes. You're right. It's 30 minutes.
But because they're not gods, if they use the Patara earrings, it's a much longer transformation, though, right?
No, but that is because they're not gods. They don't fuse permanently.
Right.
Because remember, I think
Buu Saga. They split apart.
it was one of the Kais that fused with the North Kai or something like that. And that's why we got the Grand Supreme Kai, the
Yeah.
Supreme Kai.
And Kabito.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. So they fuse with the Patara earrings. I feel like they can take out Cell Max.
but the transformation is shorter because remember in Goku Black when they went blue, the transformation got shortened because so much power was being used. So they would have to do the dance to get that 30 minutes.
The power got shortened because they used the dance. What the hell?
I don't know. Ain't nothing going on over here though.
Nah, look, the power got shortened because they used the dance in the fight against Broly. I'm saying if they used the Patara earrings, a more pure fusion. That's a more pure fusion, right? What in the?
I don't know why it's doing that.
That's a more pure fusion. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think they got that, bro. I don't know. I still think Cell Master probably Cell is a tough fighter in general.
Zai was good, boy.
You know what I mean? So okay, that's not a
Yeah,
crazy one.
yeah. So Max, he'll be because has all that information on all those fights that's happened in the past. He would be a problem.
Yeah,
Same thing
absolutely.
how it played out with Cell, you know. But again, it'll just play out the same way, you know. Beast Gohan, or something. A fully master Ultra Ego, something. Vegeta needs a W. So I
Let me ask the next hot take.
let me ask you a quick question though. Vegeta, right? Who does Vegeta deserve to defeat Black Frieza?
I think at this point in time, Vegeta has wanted vengeance on Frieza for so long that it's well overdue. But Frieza isn't Vegeta's rival. It's Goku. So just we all know, even they pulled that bullshit with the Revival F movie. Vegeta should have defeated him, but who came and saved the day? Goku. You gotta keep
We
the Frieza. You gotta keep the Frieza and Goku pair. You just gotta keep them two linked together. Then
do you know?
I,
Go ahead, rock
I
out, rock
personally,
out.
no, I just personally believe that should go to Vegeta. Vegeta should defeat Frieza. You know what I mean? He needs one dub. He doesn't have one. You know what I mean? He needs that. He needs that to, it eats him away. His Saiyan pride. He always talks about it. The person that killed your Saiyan pride is Frieza.
Zai, we talk about should Vegeta be the one to defeat Black Frieza? And I think yeah. I feel like because of his past, Frieza being his boss, first of all, and him destroying the very planet that that Vegeta was supposed to next rule, that right there, right? And then just the hatred over time, the dynamic, that whole thing. Vegeta definitely got to get his get back from there. Resurrection F, got to. I feel like it's only right for Vegeta to, and plus he has the most ties to Frieza. So you let Vegeta do it. One, it'll hurt Frieza that much more because Vegeta is going to, and with him mastering Ultra Ego, he's gonna be able to erase Frieza from existence rather than just killing him. You feel me? So eh, I would like to see Goku versus Frieza, but Vegeta got to be the one to put him to bed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. Um, Let me ask you. Speaking of like Frieza and that whole situation, right? We now discovered that we have something called the Super Dragon Balls, correct?
Uh huh.
Will it be odd, right, during this fight or preparing for the fight that they take the Super Dragon Balls and wish back the Saiyans? What do you think will happen?
What you mean? Wish back to Saiyans?
They bring back Planet Vegeta, and Goku and Vegeta are now the new rulers of Planet Vegeta, and they train these Saiyans up to achieve this ultimate form, and they go head to head against the Frieza Force.
I wouldn't like that. Just because we have Planet Sadala and Universe 6, I would rather them take that route rather than bringing back Planet Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, we seen the potential on Kaba, Kel, and Khalifa. I want to see what those other Saiyans are. Of course, those were, I'm pretty sure they were the stronger ones, but I want to see what those other Saiyans and just how they will react to Goku and Vegeta and seeing their transformations and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's what I thought was dope too when they reacted to Goku and Vegeta going Super Saiyan. So yeah,
Okay.
if they were to take that route, I'd rather it be in Planet Sadala and Universe 6 than Planet Vegeta and Universe 7.
And listen, that brings me up to my that's a great take. I love that. I love that. I actually agree with that. That they should go somewhere with Universe 6 instead of bringing back Planet Vegeta. That was just a question that was asked to me at work today. If they take the Super Dragon Balls and wish back Planet Vegeta and wish back them. First of all, they was some hating ass niggas. Them niggas hated everything.
Yo, but it's because of Frieza though. Frieza made them go do that.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same fact, they didn't like to listen. So why would they sit there and listen to Goku and Vegeta?
Well, I think that'd be different. Them
You might
being
start a
Saiyans
civil
and
war.
well, them being Saiyans and them being basically peak, damn near godlike Saiyans. I think you know,
Y'all know their place.
yeah, I think so.
So let me ask you: is the Dragon Ball story overrated?
OG Dragon Ball and Z, no, no. Um, I wouldn't even say Super is overrated. It's like it's what it is. It's just them continuing the story. You know, let's make something new happen. That's what it is. I feel like there's no real end goal to it. Obviously, Super being that time skip between Boo and the last Tenkaichi tournament. but I think there's no real like goal that they have in mind. With OG Dragon Ball and Z, there was a goal, and that's why those two were good stories. So, overrated?
Like
Nah, I don't think
why
anybody overrates it.
why do we set Dragon Ball to such a high standard with their repetitive story?
It's because Dragon. First of all, you could go ask a shorty in the club. She gonna know who Goku is. You feel me? And it's just that everybody knows Dragon Ball, but when something's so popular, you wanna like like Tom Brady, LeBron, because something is so great, people tend to hate on it. You know, something so popular, people tend to hate on it, and that's what it is with Dragon Ball because it's so known and everybody just has it so high up on their list. Even if you don't, it's still a gateway anime you had growing up. Like nobody would never say the Dragon Ball Z games is not the best anime games ever. You feel me? So
Okay. Okay, I just had to check your energy real quick because that one I agree with that. But somebody at work was like, yes, it is overrated. Everything he said this, matter of fact, he said everything past the cell arc is overrated.
that's cap because the Blue Arc was still straight.
The blue arc was straight, but
Where Blue Arc was good.
it doesn't beat anything past that. Well before that. So
I think it's better than a Saiyan saga.
yeah, because no matter who Goku faces, we know that they won't kill him off. They won't kill his character off. That,
Goku has
that's
died mad times.
Goku has came back mad times. It loses. Dragon Ball has lost their lore. Let me let
No,
me get that
no,
out of there.
no,
Dragon Ball
no,
has lost their lore.
no, no.
The show is
And
the show is said you can only get wished back one time with these Earth Dragon Balls, right? Right?
I think I don't remember that 100%, but I'm gonna take your word on it.
Okay. How many times have these Earthlings been wished back to life?
It's been a bunch.
A bunch. So that lost your lore right there.
No, the way I hear when I hear that, I think losing your lore is like there's nothing else for there's nothing else like
Do you
there's
think?
nothing else for this story.
Fuck no.
What'd you say?
They just said, do you think Dragon Ball could pull off what Naruto did to Boruto? Fuck no.
Yeah, I don't think that happened.
Or would they? No. No. Negative.
Wait, like pull off what
Like,
Naruto did,
like,
like give Gohan his own show?
yeah. No.
First, all right, they could do it. I will watch a Gohan show, 1000%.
They attempted to do that.
In the cell?
Yeah, after Cell
What?
Saga. After the Cell Saga. They attempted to kill off Goku. And it was supposed to be Gohan becoming the main character. Did not happen. The fans wish he's too popular. You can't kill him off.
Yeah,
He has his own parade in Japan. They're not doing that.
but Dragon Ball hasn't lost their lore because you still have the moment they introduce Universe 6, you like, yo, now we got this whole thing with the Saiyans, and then we have another Frieza. You got that, you got Hit, and then Tournament Power. Yo, there's 16 other universes? Are there Saiyans in other universes? There's a mortal stronger than a god of destruction, and then you have, I mean, you still got people popping up from the past, moral. Um, even with that whole thing with gas and granola, you get a little bit of a backstory with Bardock. So the lore is still there, and even now with Goku and Vegeta and Frieza, and Gohan beats Gohan, Broly. They gotta find a way to deal with this beast, and then you got the God of Destructions, you got the angels, the Grand Priest, Zeno, his bodyguards. So the lore is still there. It's a lot, but it's still there.
I don't think so, brother. I just can't do it because when I think of lore, I'm thinking, what is the show built off of? What got us here? The Dragon Balls. If you notice, back in Dragon Ball, every arc or saga, if you want to say, led up to them collecting the Dragon Balls and making a wish.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We get Z. They use the Dragon Balls every arc. We get the Super. What happened?
I mean, we
They
get introduced to
call
the Super Dragon Balls.
bro. They call Shenron the Ashes Man is a Super Saiyan God real. You can't defend that one. You can't defend that one. You know what I mean? They lost their lore.
No, I mean,
They lost even with the Super Dragon Balls. We were supposed to get something with that with Universe 6 versus Universe 7, but yet they bring out a whole nother tournament, and now the gods of Zeno they're in control of the Super Dragon Balls. And what was his wish?
to bring back all the erased universes. Yo, he had to make that wish, or it was that, or he erased the rest. He erased Universe 7. So,
They lost their lore, bro. There isn't. It was always something they were wishing to gain something, but now they have everything. They're not gaining anything.
and you know what? Boma actually wished for a BBL too.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Boma wished for a BBL, bro.
They lost their lore. And now it's all we get. All we get now is fights on top of fights. They lose. The good guys lose. We get a new transformation. Good guy win. That it's rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
You
Yo,
got another
so
hot take, or you think we're gonna wrap it up?
yeah, let's wrap it up. But so we should do like chapter reviews.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So what you caught up on?
Ain't nothing
How,
to catch up.
you caught up on JJK?
I can be.
So
I can read it. No, I'm not caught up, but I can be. I can watch it. I can read it. I can start reading again. Again.
I bet. And we could do that. You could read a certain amount and we could talk about it. Um Let me see what else. What else? We
Obviously,
definitely
One Piece.
yeah, we gotta do One Piece.
Then what we got? I know Hunter x Hunter actually comes back September 4th.
You know I'm lit.
So we're gonna be very excited for that. We got Black Clover releasing a chapter next month.
Yeah, I heard they going back to monthly too.
I'm there for that.
Yeah.
Then we got I stopped reading Boruto. So I
I need
think
to
I,
get back on it, but we definitely gonna get into that for sure.
so we got Boruto. Then what else we got? Dama. Whenever that gets released,
Oh yeah, Jungle Dawn. Yeah, facts. We gonna watch part of that joint.
I think I don't have high hopes for that show at all.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see because it's still Kerry Toriyama. It's his work, so we gonna see. I got faith in my man. Know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. Um, we gonna make sure we get the Discord together. You know, we definitely gonna make that a dope environment. Um, yeah, we probably have a we'll probably talk something next week. Probably JJK. We probably gonna talk JJK. So yeah, that's about to get up out of here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Already, already. I don't eat my Pop Tart.
Bow.